let's get into some DC news. We've got Matt Reeves. He posted this on his Twitter. Day 1, The Batman. This has finally started filming with director of photography Greg Fraser. So not much to see. You've got the kind of clipboard, says The Batman, a whole lot of numbers, whatever, aspect ratio, frames per second. Bruce Wayne's chair, some kind of a fancy leather, old-fashioned leather chair. Don't know where that might be, but yeah, that could be the very first scene of the movie. So, well, some of you don't care, a lot of you do care about this film, but I'm interested to see where they go with this. Of course, Ben Affleck's Batman would have been very different. That's something we wanted to see, but unfortunately, you know the story there. Birds of Prey. Yeah, the social media embargo has dropped. The reviews come out, I think, a day or two before the film's released, so make of that what you will. But here are the social media reactions from the critics, and I think a few fans as well, who managed to see the film early. So here's Eric Davis. He says, the film has terrific action, humour, and some of the more memorable characters we've seen in DC movies, but the biggest highlight is Margot Robbie. She's fantabulous as Harley, while also proving that sometimes our most valued relationships are the ones we have with good food. Mike Rougeau, Rogue Cheddar. Just saw Birds of Prey and I'm happy to report that it's my favourite modern DC movie yet. Where have I heard this before? Like Shazam, it carves its own path with totally unique aesthetic, action and tone. Margot, Ewan and all the rest are 100% fantabulous. Why aren't there more roller skate action scenes? Griffin Schiller. Ha, Shell. Schiller. In one word, fun. A frenetic, hyper-stylized Harley Quinn comic book come to life. It's her movie. It's DC's Deadpool with a dash of Tarantino. Could not get enough of McGregor's Black Mask. Hysterical, eccentric, and deliciously pathetic. A rockin' kick-ass good time. It's a violent, seedy slow burn leading to a flock-up that's truly something special to witness. I can now scream about how absurdly fun it is and the way it completely washed the taste of Suicide Squad out of my mouth. Girls and gays, this one's for us. Don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a girl, I'm not gay, so I'm still going to watch it. Don't know what you're talking about. It mostly entertains and goes balls to the wall insane in certain scenes, with a fantabulous Margot Robbie performance, great supporting leads, peppy soundtrack, fun action and fast pace. It doesn't always work, but there's never a dull moment either. Meg Downey says, it was an absolute blast. Harley feels exactly like the human Looney Tune she ought to be. Black Mask is a scene stealer. Dina, Helena, Cass and Renee all rule. This was everything I want from DC movies and then some. So, Birds of Prey may not be to your liking, but hey, Paramount's hiring screenwriters for 2 new Transformers films. Screenwriters Joby Harold and James Vanderbilt are signed to handle the scripts. However, a director or directors have not yet been named. Harold and Vanderbilt will each write one of the movies, which will be in simultaneous development. Interesting that Harold is the co-writer of Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead, that's coming to Netflix soon, and Vanderbilt has also notably written the script for Zodiac, the thriller by director David Fincher. Jim Carrey is interested in the Mask sequel under one condition. What could it be? Let's find out like. He said, I don't think in terms of sequels and stuff like that, I mean this one, Sonic the Hedgehog, which he's starring in, is kind of right for it because we have not evolved the character, Dr. Eggman, he says. But the Mask, I think myself, it would depend on a filmmaker. It depends on a filmmaker really. I don't want to do it just to do it, but I would only do it if it was some crazy visionary filmmaker, sure. So this opens up some possibilities. What director could work well with Jim Carrey for the Mask sequel? Let me know in the comments below. Universal and Blumhouse developing new version of The Thing that will adapt long-lost original novel. It says here, as most are aware, John Carpenter's The Thing and the film that preceded it, 1951's The Thing from Another World, were both adaptations of the novella Who Goes There, penned by John W. Campbell Jr. It was first published in August 1938, issue of Outstanding Science Fiction, and an expanded, never-before-seen version was recently unearthed. Back in 2018, John Betancourt announced the discovery of a novel-length version of the classic novella, and he took to Kickstarter to fund the release of the novel, titled Frozen Hell. Frozen Hell expands the Thing story dramatically, giving vital backstory and context to an already incredible tale. The movie will be from Universal and Blumhouse. Everyone is super excited about it, and it's being fast-tracked, Betancourt explains, expanding upon an announcement that was actually first made by producer Alan Dawn over on Facebook this past Friday. I wouldn't mind seeing another film set in that universe, but this is kind of going to be a more expanded version of John Carpenter's take. Probably, maybe. 10th anniversary of Exit Through the Gift Shop. Don't know if you've seen this. It's directed by Banksy, and it's a documentary about him, his artwork, other artists around the world. It came out in 2010. I remember watching this, and it was quite interesting about, you know, the kind of length some artists will go to get their work out there, to get noticed. You know, some artists are a bit more political and so on, but so yeah, it's really interesting. Check it out if you've not already seen it. So there's your latest movie news update, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Click that like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and then select all notifications. Why not check out these other videos in the meantime? So until next time, my knuckleheads, we're short shake and you're not. Ta-ta.